What's going on, everybody? GMD Geek back here with a quick, hopefully quick tutorial video on StreamElements Bot for streamers, as well as a quick reference to Nightbot, which is another bot you can use to help. Well, both of the bots are there. I'm sure if you've watched some big time streamer channels such as Mesa Sean or CB Gray, Datto uses them, all these other guys out, these streamers out there, you'll see them. And they have these commands, quick command shortcuts that they can drop into the chat, whether it be on Twitch, YouTube, I even think on Facebook Gaming, but it's not quite there yet, to where they can just go out and they can say exclamation mark Discord, and boom, all of a sudden magically appears. You've got, please go check out our Discord in the community here at the link below. Or if they're streaming with somebody running a raid, like in Destiny 2, and they've got somebody in that chat and they want to give a shout in their fire team, they want to give a shout out to that person. Who also streams to share some love and help grow the community across the board. They can do exclamation mark, say Unforsaken J or exclamation mark Vegeta or whatever, and that pops it in there. So what I'm going to talk about real quick is StreamElements. I use StreamElements because I use OBS Labs or OBS StreamElements Live for my streaming. And it comes with the bot built into it. So instead of having to bounce between StreamElements as well and then going to nightbot.tv, I can do it all at one spot. Plus, I found that everything I was doing in Nightbot, I could do within StreamElements Bot. And I didn't have to go anywhere. Depending on what platform you use, you are on, you just log in to that platform. If you're streaming on Twitch, log in with your Twitch account, and then configure the bot from there. If you're streaming from YouTube, log in with your YouTube account and configure it from there. Remember, if I'm in Twitch and I log into YouTube, but I haven't set anything up for YouTube, it's not going to carry over what I have in Twitch. You're going to have to go in, log in with YouTube, and set that up. One of those things would be like in Twitch, I have a shout out or a little message timer that goes and says, go check out my YouTube channel for technical how-to videos. It helps grow my channel, and you need and even follow buttons. So by the way, if you like the content and you want to help grow a great community, please feel free to hit that subscribe button below. It would be greatly appreciated. I do have a video coming up later this week. If you want to be notified, hit the bell. I'll be going over an unboxing and why the Wave 3 is pretty darn cool. It's going to replace my Blue Yeti, but I wanted to do an unboxing video on that for everybody. And a setup. So that goes live later this week or beginning of next week. Just depends. Anyways, here's the StreamElements bot. What I like about it, here's the modules. On by default, you can choose what you want. I use chat alerts, I use Twitter, and I use live announcements. I am playing with live announcements. I probably end up turning it off because I don't like just every time I go live, it automatically sending a notification to Twitter saying GMD Geek is now live. No, seems a little overkill and a little desperate. So I don't like that part of it. I might figure out how to use it better. There's user management. This is where you can set up moderators, like your stream moderators, if you want to give them access to the bot so they can go interject and troubleshoot while you're streaming live. If you got a couple hundred people that are following or viewing you at that time, it might be a little difficult for you to go troubleshoot live. So having a trusted moderator or two can simplify this. This is where you would go to give them permission. There's default commands. Again, the default commands for chats, you can go through here, turn on what you want, turn off what you want. I've gone through it a couple times. It just depends what you want. Go through, read it. There are descriptions in here of what they are. You can see what it does if you want to use it. If you don't want to use it, it's up to you. But this is where the biggest one is going to be your custom commands. As you can see, I have a few set up right here. So exclamation YouTube is going to go check out the YouTube channel for more technical and learning videos. And it gives you a link that the chat people can go click on and go check out your channel. Hopefully subscribe. Same for Twitter, Discord, all that other stuff. I do have an Elgato Stream Deck. So either in the chat, I will do an exclamation point and the term like YouTube, or I can hit a button on my Stream Deck and it's going to do the same thing for me. So you can tie those together. I'll have the shout out. This is from Nightbot, which I'll talk about very, very briefly. It didn't work, so I use the shout out here. That does work. Basically, what you do is you do a shout out and the person's name. If they're on Twitch, it's going to give you a link straight up to their Twitch account. I also set up shortcuts for a lot of people that I game with, I run with, and I trust and respect that stream on a regular basis. And so when they're with me, or if I need to give them a shout out, or I see something they're doing and I like it and I hear about them doing something, I can give a quick shout out to them live on stream without having to type out a whole lot of stuff. Again, there's all the user management custom commands. I do use the spam filters. I like the functionality here. I don't use caps because it's been a pain in the butt and I've ended up timing out people I don't want to. You can also quickly choose the level of protection. Maximum is going to basically time everybody out and not let anybody talk. I use a minimum with some customization. Link protection, I don't let people pop links in there unless they're a moderator. This keeps people from spamming things like prawn bots and stuff like that. Keeps that clean. Emote protection is on. Lets someone do up to 15 emotes. I like emotes. I have emotes, custom emotes. People look at some really cool stuff out there. Let them share those. It's a little bit of a hype. It's a little bit of fun engagement. So let that happen. But there's an excess to it. So, I cap mine at 15. That's the default from StreamElements. That's what their statistics say is good. So I'm not one to argue on it. I'm just going to go with it. Paragraph protection. I miss off and on with this one. I've had it on before. I'm probably going to turn it back on because protection, the can get a little bit lengthy in those. Symbol protection, same thing as well. Probably turn it back on, but some people use certain things and characteristics till I get a feel of what they're using on a regular basis. Then I can whitelist those. Banned words, I keep my channel as family friendly, so I don't like, and you can go in here, I use their default one. I have a list elsewhere that it references, but you can actually accentuate it. And like if you have regular users or followers, you can give it a group name and apply certain filtering to them. Same thing for subscribers. I don't want to get that granular, so I don't mess with that. But I do use the banned words because I want to keep it safe and family friendly, just like the Discord. My kids watch my streams every now and then. I would like them to be able to comfortably go in, and my 7-year-old likes to read everything. So I have to be a little careful, and I do police some of the comments. But if it gets risque, vulgar, obscene, or anything like that, I'll ask the people trying to direct that conversation to take it elsewhere. This is where you do all that stuff from. And then I have timers set up. I'm still setting up more. 10 minutes into my stream, after there's been 10 lines of chat, I have to have 10 lines of chat, which before it'll go, it'll just start every 10 minutes, an interval will say, go check out the YouTube channel. Every 5 minutes, I'm going to go change this. I don't want that every 5. I want it to be every 15. I've been meaning to do that for a while. Then every 15 minutes, it'll promote the Discord channel. Also, you want to be able to get people to follow. A lot of times you go watch something, you don't think about it. Hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button. Means a lot to the person creating the content and all that. That's where you would do this at. So you can use timers to do anything. If you're trying to grow, give promotions or give shout outs to like if you're sponsored, you can set up a timer here. So every 15, 20 minutes, it says, hey, I'm sponsored by Astro. If you want a discount, go get this. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sponsored by so-and-so. Go use this link to check it out. You can automate that stuff, or you can, again, go into custom commands and manually set one up as well. Recommend probably doing it in both if you're trying to get some, like if you have a month where they're asking you to do heavy promotions, you can manually go do it. The click of a button if you link it to your Stream Deck, type in a command, or have a timer set up for it. It's really dependent on you. There's a lot of flexibility to it. Again, the reason I like StreamElements over Nightbot is because it's all in one place. I can come here, I can do all my overlay management, I can do all my donation management and everything, and merch, which I'm not really that into yet, maybe down the road. You can set up loyalty systems, things like that. It's one-stop shop. I don't have to bounce back and forth. And I can also use it on multiple streaming platforms, not just Twitch. I can log out of this, log in with YouTube, and then have everything here, but just for YouTube, customized differently. On YouTube, if I'm logged into it, instead of giving a shout out to my own YouTube channel, it gives a shout out to my Twitch stream, so I can grow both. So just keep those in mind. Okay, real quick, before we transfer to talking about Nightbot, let me show you how to set up a custom command really quick. I need to set up one for my Instagram. All you got to do is come to custom commands, click on add new command. In this case, I'm going to call it IG for Instagram. Everyone can use it. And let's say, check out my Instagram account where I post random pictures stories from the everyday. I already got a hot link there, so I just put the link in. All you got to do is you can say everyone. You can choose command level, vantage points, whatever. I'm nothing fancy with my stuff. I just leave it as a new command. You can do advanced settings if you want. I don't care. You can put regex in. That's a different ball of wax. But I just say leave it at the default and activate command, and there you go. Problem solved. Now there's an IG. Somebody types in exclamation point IG, they're going to get a link to my Instagram account. The other one I was referring to is Nightbot. You will just, when you go to it, you can sign in, and what you will do is choose either your Twitch, YouTube, where it currently says Mixer. Mixer was bought out, sold out to Facebook Gaming, so I'm assuming that's probably going to change to Facebook Gaming. I do not know if they're going to allow that or not. Facebook's kind of finicky on who can plug into the API and all that, so I do not know. Once you're signed in, depending on which platform, in this case YouTube, you can join your channel. Okay, and you can see right here it's joining, or you can part the channel. I don't want to mess with my YouTube. I used to use it. It does have commands. You can do some custom ones, like you can this same kind of thing. I don't like the formatting here. I much rather use StreamElements. You do have some defaults, not as many to choose from. Again, it just depends on your preference. Do you want more or less? Simplicity of use. You can do giveaways. They do this a little bit better than others. Spam protection is about the same. You've got to manually create your list. It's enabled. So by enable, they have a default list that they use. You can add to that list based on what you see, excessive caps, all this stuff. All this is on by default. You have to turn a lot of it off manually. That's fine. Same thing for timers. So they do have all that. But again, if you want to bounce, you don't want to stream Elements and just want to use YouTube and you're streaming straight to YouTube and using the YouTube app and nothing else, the Nightbot might be just the way for you to go. Anyways, if you have questions, you need some help getting direction on this one, please let me know in the comments below. Hit me up on the Discord that we have. That is in the link below as well. Both, I'll have links to both the StreamElements bot as well as the Nightbot in the description below. I'm here to help any way that I possibly can. If you got a question, I can't answer it, I'll try and help you find the answer for it. And until then, I look forward to you guys' comments. And as always, I stream on Mondays and Wednesdays. So hit me up on Twitch. We can talk about it there. If you want to know more, want to learn about the Wave 3 or any future technology stuff that we talk about, whether it be from cheating, preventions, protections, keeping yourself safe online. I think the next one I've got after this, I'm going to be doing another Stream Deck update. Things like that. If you want to know about those when those go live, hit the alert bell in the description, in the subscribe next to the subscribe button below. But enough self-promotion. I appreciate everyone's time and the support in the community. It's been a fantastic growth over the last couple months. I look forward to hearing more from you and developing more friendships. And until then, with all the chaos going out there, please, everybody, stay safe.